Welcome to another episode of Misfit Adventures, Dungeons and Dragon Age 5. I'd think about that then. Hope you'll really enjoy it, and like, comment, subscribe for more Misfit action. And welcome. Last we left off, you embarked on your mission to the Eastern Forest, where you were to search for the missing elves to gain the alliance of Zathrian, the Dalish elder. This took you through many paths, meeting Cayman, the remaining elf hunter, Treebeard, the ancient treant, who gave you the freedom of the forest. You finally made your way through to the ruined temple, where you stand gazing up at two huge iron gates across a stone bridge, over which there is a large drop to the cold waters below. And that's where we're going to start this week. So, gentlemen, it's up to you.
Right, so we were split up, weren't we? And
yeah,
and then
It was on one over here and one over there and one in the middle, all looking at various parts of the ruin.
yeah,
If I remember correctly.
Yep, that was correct.
right. Is that exactly where we are now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know where I am.
There's a surprise.
What's happening here?
we were going to try and sneak a bit closer, right? That's more or less where we left off.
That was the plan.
Boy.
If we do so, I know it'll be 10 minutes, but if we get closer, I'm going to go try to change Baldrick into a wolf.
Oh, that's what you were doing, wasn't it? Yeah, you were doing that, so...
The last thing he did, did you turn him into a wolf? Is that what you wanted to turn him into?
If that's
Turn him
okay.
into a snake, right?
Yeah, I turned him back to a snake, but I'm going to go try again and go change him into a wolf.
Okay.
Right, well, Bob's going to make his way, but I don't know if Bob was in the middle or Bob was to the far. I think it was...
I think you were in the
I
middle.
was in the middle. Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
It really was, yeah. You were on the bridge.
Yeah.
Drago went to the right. And
I went to the left.
I went to the left.
Did we already roll to see what we could see?
Yes, you did.
Right, Bob can't see anything, obviously.
Bob saw two giant iron gates. If I remember, Drago saw the side of the ruins with vines growing up all the outside and a beautiful picturesque waterfall going to the river flowing underneath the bridge. And I sort of remember that Adder was looking at the side of the ruined temple, all smashed to pieces, basically looking upon layer of broken brickwork.
Yeah.
All right.
So that sort of gives you a picturesque view of what you're looking at.
I'm going to do a hand signal.
Chimney.
That's what Bob does.
Cool.
And he assumed...
Do that at me.
Oh, my mum's a what?
He just assumes everybody knows what he means. Doing his hand signals on one leg.
At the minute, Mojo and the Donkey are just sort of hanging back.
Yeah.
Hopefully Stefan can join us later on. But yeah, Mojo's looking after the Donkey currently. Why's Bob throwing his hands around like that? There you go, just throw him in there.
I'm trying to get him back here.
How far apart are we from each other? Like, would it be feasible to call to each other, or would we be too far away?
You're only sort of like 100 yards apart. So think of it as just say a couple of 100 yards wide. You've got one over here, one in the middle, and one over there. So, yes, you can shout at each other.
I'll go, after seeing him doing like some messed up rain dance, I'm going to go over to Bob.
Hey, someone knows about the the old hand signals from the army. Not that I've ever been in the army, but...
I'm sorry, Bob. What are you trying to do, may I ask?
Well, exactly what you just did. You come back over here. It's what I want you to do. Don't know what bloody Drago's doing.
I thought you were having a fit.
I'll join those two then. We'll kind of all come together, devise a plan.
Okay, yeah, Mojo and the donkey start heading in as well then.
So what are we gonna do? What did you see? Anything? Any way we can sneak in or send something in to have a scout around or what?
Well, I mean, there's two big doors over that bridge there. That's all I saw.
I saw broken brickwork on my side.
Right.
It looks like there was some vines leading up from this side, so I suppose we could send maybe something over there to see what the easiest way to get in is and see if they can have a look around and see what we can find, I guess.
Aye. Right. All right then. Yeah. Right.
So do you want to what is it that Mojo calls you, magic man, even though you're a lizard? Do you want to maybe turn this thing into something else and send it over and see if we can do like a scout around, maybe?
Yeah, magic man. What can he do? He can do loads of stuff.
So I'll turn Baldrick into a wolf so it's less suspicious.
I like it. It turns him into a wolf, so it's less conspicuous.
Oh, good plan there. Yeah, good idea. I wouldn't have thought of that. No.
So you take your 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Your snake slowly starts growing legs and fur, and all of a sudden this elongated snout pops out. That'd be a sight, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a bit weird, that, yeah.
And yeah, so you're now in your trance state. And
yeah,
tell me where you're going.
Before I go into North, I'll say, what side do you reckon I should go check first?
Well, unless you can get that wolf to climb up some vines, I reckon the ruined brickwork from your side is probably the best option, in my opinion.
I agree. I think send the wolf over there, see what you can find.
Okie doke. So that'll be the ruined brickwork side.
Right, so you go to the left.
Yep.
So as you start crossing over this bridge, still sturdy, still solid. So you manage. Oh my God! Mojo is here.
Yes.
Mojo is here. Hold on. Pausing. Mojo's here. Right.
Hey.
Yeah, where's you going, mofo?
Mojo the Monaco. I like it. Yes.
Mojo, yeah.
That's a t-shirt. So, yes, you start crossing over this very sturdy, very well built, long lasting stone bridge until you start getting closer to the ruined temple, and underneath the feet, the wolf being light of foot does start to notice that some of the rocks start to rock and move and shift as you get closer and closer to the other side. Now you're standing directly in front of these iron gates. And as you look up, the iron gates are approximately 50 feet tall. Standing over you, large, gouging iron spikes poking out from the front. But you're not interested in them. You're going to head left around the side of the ruins, and you're going to start looking at all the rubble and works, etc. So as you start heading around to the left of the temple and climbing up and down over some of all the broken brickwork, as you come round to the side, now what you saw from across the way as the wall had fallen through, you could see the sides of the floors above, so you would see the first floor, the second floor, but where you are, you're unable to get to either of those. But what you can see inside the ground floor, what looks like a small armoury of sorts, a selection of old mangled weapons. If you want to roll me a perception for Baldrick.
Yeah.
Mr Adder.
First roll.
What magic man? Let's see what you've got.
I've got to tell these guys because it upsets me that nobody's really cottoned onto this link. Do you guys understand that his name is Adder, right? And he's black because he's a black dragonborn, and his familiar is called Baldrick. Has anybody else cottoned onto that?
Black Adder.
No, I didn't.
Black
No.
Adder. Everyone. I would have thought everyone.
I thought it was freaking genius, but I've been holding it for a month. Hoping
Yeah.
you guys were going to catch on to it.
Yeah, sorry.
If I got a handful of beans, what have I got? Some beans. Nothing. Just.
Yeah, sorry about that.
By the way, that's a dirty 20.
Ray being a genius and nobody gave him credit for it. Just.
Don't worry about it.
So
Yeah, sorry.
a dirty 20, was it?
Yeah, 17 plus 3.
So as you start making your way across the brick road, you're now looking down into the top of this armoury. Maybe a 8 to 10 foot drop below you to get to the floor of it. You can see old weapons, skeletal remains.
Sorry. That's a bloody long way down.
Well, where are you? You're on the other side of the bridge.
What?
Yes. You're currently.
You are, mate.
That's better. This is what you get for being late. This is all just for Adder.
Turn him into a giraffe.
Fucking giraffes.
I am not going to get myself killed for your entertainment.
It would have been easier, actually. Yeah, just peek over the top.
So as you're looking down in there, you can see various weapons still leaning up against the wall: shields, spears, swords, etc. Too far away to really get any sort of good look at what is remaining in there. There's a selection of ripped up paperwork and whatnot laying on the floor as well, ripped up parchment. But that's what you can see over that side.
Would it be able, the gap, would it be able to fit like a humanoid?
Yeah, I mean, you could fit through it. It's just a drop to get down into the armoury.
I mean, as like our biggest guys like Mojo.
It's a big enough gap for Mojo being the biggest guy. Would fit down there.
Yeah.
Donkey might have a bit.
Don't mind me. I'm just babysitting Donkey.
It's all right, same IQ as you, mate. It's fine.
What's an IQ?
Letters, my dear boy. Letters.
So yeah, so the gap itself is large enough to fit Mojo in.
I will say, like, because I can't see, I'm like standing there like a gormless vegetable. I said, is there anywhere you want me to go check next? Just in the party.
What's that bloody mutt doing anyway?
So I relayed to him about, the whole the drop and the armory.
Right. What's this place then? Oh, I thought it was a temple. Sounds like a blooming stronghold or something. Bit weird.
Your guess is just like mine.
Yeah. Right.
Can he go deeper? Is it
Oh.
safe for him to go further into this place and see what we can find?
Okay. And I will get Baldrick to jump down.
To his death.
Oh, that's it. That's nice. I'm babysitting Donkey, and they take them away from me.
Not a donkey. This is a wolf.
It's my wolf. It's my familiar.
The donkey's Mo.
And the donkey is mine, friend. Don't get the wrong idea.
It's Drago's ass.
If it touches my ass.
Right.
So as a wolf, then
Tenzu.
as a wolf, you want him to jump inside, down into this armory.
Yep.
Okay. What's the familiar? Give us a dexterity. I'm assuming he got something.
Or just flat out dexterity check.
Yeah. I mean, it's a dexterous jump or acrobatic. You go acrobatics. You got acrobatics as a wolf?
Not on the card. Don't have a card.
You haven't got a stat block?
No, a stat block.
Yeah.
I've got a stat block for a wolf here. Hold on.
Yeah. Wolf.
So acrobatics +2.
18.
Lovely. So with ease, he jumps this 8 foot and like a cat lands on all 4 feet. And he's now standing there, staring into this dark and dusty old armory. Want to roll with the perception?
What's the perception on the wolf? Oh, don't worry, nat 20.
Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty much enough to know what you need to know.
Get +3 with a wolf.
So, let me get my sheet. Armory.
And it's got +4 stealth.
So, a selection of weapons are around the walls. And from what you can gather, they're all of elven craft. Scimitars, beautifully curved. Very similar to what you saw in the Dailish village with the tribal markings carved into the woodwork. A selection of bows. Some barrels stacked up in the corner. Shields, again, tribal markings. All down them, all very well crafted as you expect from the elves. As you start looking at some of the parchment that was on the floor, you notice that they are scrolls of sort, slightly burnt, as if somebody tried to set them on fire.
To me, I am interested in the parchment.
Am I still?
I'll relay on the information you gave me to the party. There's a whole lot of elven weaponry.
Oh, blooming elves.
Such a racist.
Right, yeah, what else is there?
There's parchment or paper
Yeah.
that's been singed.
Yeah, we don't
But I'm
know.
hoping I could save some, as that might be useful for myself, to be honest.
Right. Oh, well, is there anything worth nicking?
Is there anything else than elven weaponry?
The barrels that you see stacked in the corner look like gunpowder.
I need the high value items, remember. That's what I'm all about. You reckon it's worth going in there then?
For your little escapade of finding anything of value, maybe not like trinkets or coin, but if you want a blacksmith, I think they might like elven crafted weaponry.
Oh, lots carry though, innit? You know what I mean? Well, I mean, if you want to go in there, you know, I'll happily accompany you. Anyway, just always got your back, always got the rear, remember?
Next needs to be a shirt.
Always
Just
got
nice.
the rear.
Always got the rear.
I've got the rear.
Quote of Bob.
About the rest of it.
Yeah.
Why don't we just kick that bleeding door in?
The two muscular guys are very quiet.
I come back to my body. So what's the plan, lads?
You've left Baldrick in the armoury, yeah?
He's currently in the army, but I can easily send him back either way. But right now, he's just sitting in the armory. A good boy.
Drago. What them vines? What do you reckon? Climbable?
I don't know, really. It was a bit difficult to see, but I suppose, you know, we don't have too many options. We can go across and we can have a closer look and we can decide whether we go up or whether we go down.
Aye.
And we can give them a light tug and see if they can hold our weight, you know.
Aye, yeah, like it. Right, yeah. All right, I suppose we go across and see what we can find then. Go a little bit further in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is the best thing to do at the moment. Let's go. Let's see what we can find.
Cool. So you're now all going across the bridge.
What about that bleeding donkey heels? You gonna bring that in as well?
Well, I think he might struggle with getting, you know, into the building, but we'll bring him across and, you know, keep him on this side so he's a little bit closer to us, perhaps.
Aye.
So donkey far side of the bridge or castle side of the bridge?
Castle side.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just so I know, he's got to walk across.
Oh no.
So yeah, cool. Just give us a marching order. Who's first?
Oh, I've got the rear.
Duh.
Of course you do.
I'll go at the front with my.
With your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
I'll go behind him.
Drago and Mo start leading the way. Mojo then behind, with Adder and then Bob bringing up the rear.
Yep.
Great. So as Drago and the donkey start to walk, very similar to when Baldrick crossed earlier on, the further across you get to the temple, the more the rocks start to move and shake. You find yourself stepping to step, trying to find the sturdier ones of the lot. Mojo, this is where this gets interesting for me, is watching you do this. Mojo, would you roll an intelligence check for me?
No.
Which dice do you want me to use?
It's a D20 and just add your intelligence modifier.
Love it.
Intelligence, I don't have. I've got +0 on intelligence. What, an 18, though?
Okay.
Hey!
Thank God for that.
Saved by the...
Mojo, not being completely hapless, realizes that Drago is now leading the donkey onto the stronger seeming stepping stones as they're making their way across. Adder, you could do the same because you're currently crossing their tiptoe. You can roll with advantage because you already know because Baldrick's crossed.
Okay, doke.
And all I'm envisioning now is just you guys sort of like doing this.
It's a flat out intelligence.
Yeah, just a D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
That's a 16 plus 4.
That's another dirty 20. Yeah, you're fine. You can see what they're doing. You sort of start following in trend, making your way across. By now, Drago and Mo have successfully made it. Bob? Same for you, bro.
What intelligence, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So just a D20 plus your intelligence.
Which is fucking 0.
Oh, shit, dice roll. Shit, dice roll. Shit, dice roll. It's a shit dice roll.
4.
Bob bringing up the rear, he's watching you guys all tiptoe across and sort of wondering what the hell you were doing. Bob assumes it's some sort of weird ritual dance that you haven't told him about. So Bob, in his heavy chainmail armour, big clunky boots, starts to stomp behind. Just give it some of that. As some of the stones now start to loosen and start to drop underneath Bob's feet. Mojo, you're now across. Adder, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
I'll take an adder down with me as well.
This is why I'm waiting to find out if Bob dies. This is going to be great.
Oh, no.
17.
Yeah, that's fine. So, hearing the clunking and everything behind you, you sort of turn around and see Bob sort of starting to do a dance, and then you start to run now a lot quicker, following the same path as Mojo and Drago.
What? He leaves me.
Hold on.
Yeah, go on.
So, Bob, can you do the same on the dexterity saving throw, please? So now the bridge is starting to fall out from under your feet.
No, joking. 18.
Okay. So although Bob sees the fact that Adder has sprinted across and suddenly gone, why is he doing that? And he's looked down to see that some of the rocks are now dropping, and at the same time has now started to run towards the edge of the bridge with a rock falling on every footstep as he slowly starts to make it, turning around and seeing this row of stones now missing from the centre of the bridge.
Oh, bloody hell, that was close, wasn't it?
Very lucky, my friends.
Yeah, well, you know, wonder why you're doing all that silly fancy bench dancing. I suppose there's a reason behind it, really.
At least the bridge is still standing.
So, just got to find all of you guys now. So, now that you are all successfully across the bridge, would you please roll me a perception check, darlings?
Uh, 16.
Yeah, same, 16.
4.
8.
So
I've got a couple of 16s. That's fine.
I got an 8 because I shit myself from running away from Bob.
The two guys that are at the front, even though Drago's looking after his ass, you suddenly see these two giant iron doors shift a little bit as you stand 30 feet away from them.
Oh, hell no. Nope. Oh, yeah, I don't see it. I'm oblivious. Ignore me.
I'll just
You'll have a little peek
whisper.
through the crack of the. You'll have a little peek through the crack of the iron doors.
You want to go and have a peek through the doors?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
Mojo
Mojo,
investigation or
yeah, investigate the doors.
15 plus 2, 17.
Great. So as you start approaching these extremely large iron doors, and you get to where one of them has moved, and you get there and you start peeking in and sort of giving a look like that. It's like that. What you manage to see in the darkness and the shadow of these gates is a kneecap.
Oh, no.
A kneecap.
Oh, shit.
I'm just waiting for the door to swing open.
Oh, fuck.
And as you're peeking through, this foot comes flying from behind the door and kicks you for a 17. And does 17's a hit, right?
It is.
And that will do. Oh, that's all right. A simple 8 damage as this foot kicks you and sends you backwards 20 feet.
It must be quite strong then if you're sending like a life my size that far back.
And as he does that, the doors step forward.
Oh, shit.
And can we all roll for initiative, please?
I saw something like this on Labyrinth once.
Quick, run!
It wasn't like I got that idea from there. No, I didn't.
I got 19 on that.
Never watched that film in my life.
Right, here we go. Battle mode then, lads.
Or like a good old fight, me.
Dirty 20.
Hold on, I know.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah. Calm myself down enough.
Right. 20 and above.
20.
Lovely.
Oh, no, I got 19, sorry.
Okay, and in that case, 15 to 20.
17.
Cool. And we'll need just a cat.
Oh, it's not going to kill me.
I got a 14.
Wow. Pretty good, actually. Cool. Okay, well, in that case, standing in front of you, this huge, giant behemoth carrying 2 huge iron gate shields. Bob, you're first.
I call on Giant's might and transform to a large version of myself.
Yes, well, I haven't got a large version of you yet.
Right.
I'm going to have to go back to the model that I used last week.
Oh, bloody hell, mouse man.
Yeah, I ain't no blooming mouse man now, am I?
No, but you're more ugly. Well, I can see all the
All
details.
right.
Sorry.
Right, don't you worry about that. Right, take me a war pick.
Really dumb question, Mojo. Did you upgrade? Are you level 3?
I am.
Okay, just checking.
Right, I'm gonna move and flank this thing on the right hand side. Go for the soft spot. Give me a wallop with the old war pick. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Right, hang on. Cool, only one action. Right. What is it, D8? Yeah. Oh, no. 12.
That's a miss.
Okay. Action search. 12 again.
Oh, fuck.
And I'd like to move round the front of his defensive area while staying within range
Okay.
to within 5 feet of all my friends. Yes.
Cool. So you're now well in the shadow of these huge hulking shields.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Cool. In that case, Mojo.
Right. I was going to say, if he was distracted by watching Bob, there's only way I could get round him.
I mean, you can run round the side.
Yeah, go on him. I'll run around the side of him. The side I'm on.
I mean, you've got 40 feet of movement, so you can easily
Yeah.
get yourself to there. It's not a problem.
Right. I'm going to attack him with my great axe.
You're going to rage as well, aren't you?
I am going to bloody rage and all.
There you go. See, I thought you might.
I'm going to rage. Right. 19.
That is a miss.
A miss?
So with a huge...
Oh, no. Oh, it's a +3, isn't it?
Right, so 19 on the dice with your +3.
Yeah. I've got my hit DC and I +3.
Okay.
Oh no, that's my crossbow. Sorry, great axe is +6.
So 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's a hit.
Right, it's a hit. Okay, damage.
He's a tanky boy.
6.
Okay. So with your plus your rage as well.
My rage, which is
2 points.
Yeah. So 8.
8 points. 8 points of damage. So as you raise up your huge hulking axe and take a strike at the right leg, barely scratching the surface of this huge metal behemoth.
Bloody hell. You're a tough one, ain't you?
Foreshadowing.
Can I frenzy?
You can frenzy and use another attack, yeah?
Right, I'll frenzy.
Oh, hang on. You've already raged this turn, so next turn you can frenzy.
Yeah, next turn. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm done. This turn then.
Okay. Raymond or Adder.
Come
Do
on,
you
Magic
class saying words in action or a bonus action, DM?
Depends how many words and what you want to try and say. If it's short enough, I'll let you get away without using an action. Depends if you want to have a full-blown conversation or not.
I'm going to go yells in the pie. I don't think we can beat him. I think we should run.
This is run. you talk about? Come on. You got this.
You can.
I have a plan. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So yeah, Adder, you can have that as a as just a bonus, so you can still use an action. But Drago's lost on his entire turn because he talked way too much. And this plan has just no plans. So you still got an action that you can use, Adder.
I would like to move to where gap is, like the armory. So the left-hand side.
You want to start running towards the armory. So what's your maximum move? Movement 25 or
30 movement.
So out come the lollipop sticks. So with your full movement running around the donkey, you're now here.
Cool. Let's go use my attack then. What can I do? I'm going to go cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
So let's see what it... That is... That is 12 plus 6.
12 plus 6, what? To hit?
Yeah.
That is a miss.
Damn. Fair enough.
So as chromatic orb, you basically throw light at him, don't you?
Whatever damage I want it to be. So you just see like green orb.
Fair enough.
And it shows acid damage.
So I mean, you could throw the acid at him, but you can see that it just starts to slowly move its way down the armored body, barely searing on the surface.
That doesn't look good. That'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Drago.
So you see diagonally behind this thing, if you go kind of towards the right, if you're looking at the screen, how far is he from the wall?
Well, this wall?
Yeah.
What, from that itself? He's only about 10 feet from it.
That works for me. I would like to move across to the right. Let's say 20 feet, 15 feet, just so that I've got line of sight.
So this is you, yeah? You want to move to the right?
Yeah, just that way, a little bit, yeah.
Too far?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. And then I'm going to cast just behind him, around that kind of corner of the wall, Shatter. So that will be 10-foot sphere radiating from a point that I choose. So I don't get Mojo or Bob. I want it to be kind of like that corner wall, so that it catches him and no one else.
Well, so there's a 10-foot sphere. So yeah. All right.
So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. If he's made of inorganic material, he has to do so with disadvantage.
Okay. So he is made out of metal. So inorganic. Yeah, right. So which one was it?
Constitution.
Man, if it had been anything else, that is... it's a 10 on the dice with disadvantage. But he's got a +6, so 16.
Damn.
Okay. Fine. He passes, so he'll only take half of this. Still pretty good. So it'd be 14, but it's halved, so it's 7 thunder damage.
Cool. So yeah, this crackle of thunder smashing behind him. You see it hit and mark the areas. No real movement or flinching from the creature itself.
I'll just move kind of with whatever movement I've got left, just back and to the left, kind of back towards my ass.
Yes.
There or further over?
No, just however far the movement will be. So yeah, that'll do. Just nearer the bridge, yeah.
Back to there, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So that will bring it to the behemoth's turn. And as you see, he starts to wind himself up. And he is going to charge forwards.
Oh, no.
Would all the people in directly in front of him, so Giant Bob, Donkey.
Oh no!
No.
No.
And actually miss Drago. So would Giant Bob, and I'll roll for Donkey.
What are we rolling?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no. You already got death in the party.
15.
Hold on, let me just.
Please,
Well,
please dodge this spell.
A strength saving throw.
Oh.
My
Right.
apologies. So just take whatever's on the dice and.
Well, hang on a minute.
I mean, that's all right. Does somebody want to roll a dice for the Donkey? He's got +2.
I get advantage on strength saving throws whilst I'm in this form.
Great.
And they're both 5s.
With a
I've
plus
got 2.
5 to the +6, so 11.
Okay, 11 for Drago. What was the Donkey?
2.
No!
No!
Plus the 2, so 4.
4. Cool. Okay.
Oh no.
So, this giant behemoth charges forwards at a rate of 30 feet. So he is going to make it just to the edge of the bridge. I'll just drop my
Oh
line.
no, that donkey. Mo.
And as he charges through, he's now right on the edge of the bridge. Bob and the Donkey will take the full force of the charge.
No, who's going to carry all our shit?
And I'm just going to do
Oh yeah, let's not care that is a living animal. Who's that gonna carry your shit?
Stupid animal, isn't it?
Giraffe.
Right, so, Bob, if you wouldn't mind taking 23 points of damage for me.
Fucking hell.
No, it's not very good, is it? Well, that hurt, that one, too, yeah.
And you get thrown 20 feet from where you are. And you are now prone.
Oh shit.
And the Donkey takes 8, 11, 19 points of damage and dies.
No! Oh my god.
Well,
So you see this donkey, this arse, get hit by this giant shield as you hear as it just goes barreling through you.
well. What?
Nobody
what
pounds my
what
ass and
an
gets
of a
away with it.
situation. Oh.
that brings us to the end of that combat. But now that the behemoth is now out of the way, you can see that there is a smaller door leading into the temple that he was standing in front of.
What was the donkey's name again?
Mo.
Mo.
Called it.
Mo.
Mo the mule.
Mo.
So after, I want to use a reaction after he's taken his move. It's the only time I can use this reaction. So can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
5.
5. So you fail. He's charmed for a minute now. That is a stone ruin I used.
Okay. Do you not have to be within? I mean, the fact that you're not prone.
I just realised what actually a genius move. I just made a Mojo to go around the side of him. Inadvertently, that was a smart move.
So when a creature ends its turn within 30 feet of you.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can use a reaction to force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw. Yep, the creature is charmed for 1 minute. The creature has a speed of 0. Yeah, it's just explaining charm. And at the end of each turn, hang on a minute. You do the saving throw each time. I can't remember at the beginning.
Yeah, that's fine. So when it comes round to me again, I'd make a saving throw. That's fine.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So the behemoth, having killed the donkey and knocked Bob on his arse, is now charmed for a minute.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tell this motherfucker to jump off the bridge. Nobody pounds my ass and gets away with it.
Well, I was thinking we could use him as a donkey.
I can't even cast Spare the Dying because he's like in the river below. It's ridiculous.
He probably just exploded on impact, to be honest.
Oh, bloody hell. That's an imagery you don't want to.
I feel Brendan's pain from when Elkie died now, seriously.
Oh, shit.
But yes, no, Mo. I mean, Mo is effectively he's sort of here. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's just in the ruin here. So
He's not. He's not in the.
He's not. No, he didn't make it to the river.
Okay, so there's still a chance.
So yeah, all right. So with that brings us back to the beginning of the round, and that'll go to Dan. So Bob, it's you.
Right. Oh, fuck, bloody hell, that hurt. Yeah. All right, let me get up. Bob's going to get up and, I don't know, make a run for the door. Probably about 12 feet.
So your max move is only
25, but is it not more if I'm bigger?
Honestly, I don't know.
Doesn't say, to be honest. So I would say no.
Well, we'll get the fun, and then you're 10 feet towards the door if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Cool, there you go. Now you stood up and started 10 feet towards the door.
Excellent. The figure actually looks like he's running for his life. And then I'm just going to shoot an arrow.
At what?
At the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing, what, at the giant behemoth thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just shoot an arrow. 18.
That is a miss.
It's a miss. Oh my god. Okay, that's it.
And the creature is now no longer charmed.
No, it is.
Nope.
It is.
Charm stops when you attack it.
The creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance unless you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
I just read the charm thing. It doesn't say that.
I just read the spell when I got my book.
It's not a spell.
No, but you're charming him.
Yeah, and charm. The charmed creature can't attack the charmer or the target, or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. It doesn't say anything about that. And then,
but in the spell charm person, they're only charmed until you do something harmful to it.
But it's a stone ruin.
What's a stone ruin?
It's a stone ruin that I used. Didn't use spell.
I know, but do you want me to go and change my t-shirt to I'm the DM, that's why? I'm not making shit up, I'm using stuff from the book.
But my stone rune says otherwise.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Incapacitated.
Who's incapacitated?
It says the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor.
Until you try and shoot it.
The creature repeats the saving throw.
Right, anyway, go and carry on, because there's still loads of time left.
right, that's it then.
So you shot a crossbow and started running away.
Yeah.
Cool. Mojo, it's you.
I'm going away to that little door.
You want to run to the door?
Go to the door, yeah.
Yeah. You can make it to the door in one fell swoop. There you go, have a door.
I'm gonna keep kidding you.
The door is locked.
Oh.
But
Okay.
unlike the giant iron gates that are in front of you, this just seems like it's a wooden door.
All right, can I smash the door up down then, please?
You can certainly try.
Yeah. What do you want me? What should I roll?
Roll an attack with your axe.
17.
Okay.
17 plus
Yeah.
6.
23. Roll damage.
4. 4 plus 4.
So 8. So with a big swing of your axe, you splinter the middle of the door. It's heavy. It starts to open, but the lock hasn't cracked yet.
Oh. My frenzy on this one anyway, nice. So
Yes.
I'll give it another go.
10 with your rage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. 16 plus 6. So that's what?
Yeah, you're hitting an inanimate object, so it's fine. Go on.
Yeah.
Just roll damage.
And that one is a 5.
5
Plus 4, so 9.
plus your rage. So 11.
Rage.
Again, a huge swinging swing of this giant axe. The door now cracks and starts to open slightly. The lock is now broken.
Yeah, right, that's mine. Might go then. Guys, I've almost opened this door here. You want to come give me a hand?
Yeah. That's the end of Mojo's turn. That'll go to Adder.
Here you go, get his door open. Nearly open.
I sadly think I got. I think the priority is. I'll try and distract the big guy away from Drago and Bob. Hopefully. So I'll make my way near to the door.
Okay. Well, You're backing Mojo up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check something first. Pardon me. Fuck it. I'm gonna hold an action.
Okay.
If it tries to get close to us, I'll cast a magic missile.
Okay. Cool. So you're standing there, slowly summoning but holding the action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now be my turn.
Cool. Then Drago, upset about losing his ass.
I'm going to take your frustrations out of this door. It's nearly open.
Have I got enough movement to get to the door?
What is your movement? How big is the human?
30.
That's where you can get to the third. My little sticks are good.
I don't want to be where I am. Not just because I'm right next to this guy, but because I'm too close to Mo and it's too emotional for me. If I got like one. I've got 2 left. How tall is the thing next to me? Just out of curiosity.
Well, the description of the shields, I put them at 50 feet.
Right, it's pretty big. Okay. Okay, that probably won't work then. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not going to be close enough to reach the door, I'll use my action to disengage just to be safe in case he gets an opportunity attack, and I'm just going to bolt it towards the door as close as I can.
Yeah, so your full movement to the door is there.
Or maybe just, yeah, as far as I can towards the door and to the side as well, just so that I'm not directly in this guy's
Line.
I get it. Okay, so we'll go there then.
Yeah, that'll do. And I'll just, as I'm running, I'm just going to turn to Mo and say, "Don't worry, I will find you and I will come back for you." And that's it.
Lovely. Cool.
We
Now
can always go and get Mo and then we could cook him and eat him. It's meat, isn't it?
Oh, it's too soon. Too soon.
That will effectively bring it back to the big behemoth's turn, and because I don't want to upset Dan, I'll roll another wisdom. Dan, does a 16 make it?
Everything
else.
No.
No what?
16 doesn't make it.
16 doesn't make it? What,
Doesn't.
saving throw?
What are you on about? Oh, yeah, it does.
No, thanks.
I thought you were on about an attack.
No. I'm charmed still.
Yeah.
So yeah, I rolled a 16 on the dice because I'm +0.
Roger.
So now he's no longer charmed.
Cool.
And can't use that again. So Yeah, okay. So he's gonna turn around, which takes half his freaking movement.
And because I hold my action, I'm going to go fire my magic missiles.
Okay.
That is 12 damage.
Cool. So these three bolts of missile all fire out, striking these giant shields, and just ping off, just a ding, 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 barely scorching the surface. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll do that. And as these magic missiles ping off of it, you start to see the highlighted areas around these spikes of the shield now start to illuminate and burn with a molten intent.
I think I angered it.
And yeah, so if I turn it around so you can actually see it, slightly highlighted. Very pretty.
Oh, I know what that fucker is. I think.
It was one of those. Yeah, so you start to see that the shields now start to burn and radiate heat as they start to illuminate. But that'll be the end of his turn, so we'll come back to Bob.
Run! Bob's running to the door. 25 feet. Please make it. Please make it.
You're 25 feet. You'll be right on top of Mojo. So,
All right, and I want to just dive into like flying shoulder barge the door.
shoulder barge. I mean, Mojo's already cracked the door open, so just roll me an acrobatics to see the. I just want to see the dive. Just.
Oh no!
I've seen this giant Bob jump through this small little.
Nat 1.
No! Oh no!
So, Bob, not realising that he's still a larger version of himself, comes steaming in and jumps too high and ends up hitting the brickwork above the doorway.
Oh no!
And landing flat on his face next to Mojo.
Oh.
Oh, you. I bet you wish you weren't that tall now. Isn't that right, Mouse Man?
Oh no! Who are you?
Are you okay?
Can I use my second wind? That's bonus action. Yeah, second wind. So just to replenish some health. 1d10 plus 3. And that's me done. Oh, okay. Roll a 2. Great.
Awesome. Mojo.
Yes.
It's you. It would be Mojo.
Is he frozen?
Oh no.
Just so deep in thought.
Yeah.
So deep in thought.
It's all right. We'll get back to him. I want to open the door. Great idea, Mojo. He pushes against the door, and it opens because he's already smashed the shit out of it the last turn.
Oh, I should have just pushed.
He now stands in front of an open door and uses his movement to run inside. Yay!
He's off.
There you go. Just to
Oh, he's back.
Mojo, you were a genius. You opened the door and ran through it.
Yeah, did you get my...
No.
Oh. Oh, well, I had a 15 plus 6, so 21, and a 4 plus 4 on damage to 8. So.
Okay. You were a genius. You just pushed it because you'd already smashed the shit out of it last time.
All right, okay.
And ran through. Just the smartest move Mojo's done in weeks. And you're inside. You're going to do anything else to try and help the guys?
Yeah, can I do an investigation check?
An investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got really...
Well, because I want to make sure it's safe for them to come in first.
Oh, well, you want to look inside? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. But if I've already run through the door, then technically I'm inside, so I need to see what's around.
Yeah, go on then.
16. Plus 2, so 18.
Okay, so basically what you see in front of you, you're standing on top of a staircase that goes down around 15 feet and leads into a large, dusty, old main hall. But no danger as such that you can see.
No, what else can I see? Is there anything else around? Anything of significance?
No, not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. Guys, there's a stairway down here. Come in. It seems safe enough.
That's what we're trying to do.
Right, cool. So that'll be end of Mojo's turn. Adder.
I will follow Mojo inside.
Of course you will. So Adder pushing past Bob, who's now got a serious headache, headbutting the door frame. He's now...
Excuse me, Bob.
He sort of steps over it and makes his way inside. Drago.
I am going to run through the door.
Just running in the door, yeah?
Yeah, just going to run through.
You run forward, you sort of just jump over Bob, so like, sorry, and make it in the door. That will bring it back to the behemoth's turn.
I can't believe you all left me. Fuck's sake.
You'll be all right.
You'll survive.
Yeah. The behemoth is going to use all of his 30 feet of movement.
Oosh.
Oh, Bob.
Oh.
You're about to get proper shafted from behind, son.
I don't think it'd reach.
Like Mojo did earlier, the shields are going to separate slightly, and this huge boot is going to come from the middle with a plus 22 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
And that deals you 13 points of damage, and you are thrown 20 feet
Into the door.
through the door.
Yes.
Is there even 20 feet like, actually inside on the other side of the door? I mean, he might as well just be rolling all the way
Just
down
gone
the bloody
fly-
stairwell. Right?
Yeah.
And-
Flying between.
Would Drago, Adder, and Mojo all throw me dexterity saving throws, please, because a giant is flying towards you.
A dwarven cannonball.
Hang on, 20.
5.
10.
5.
Oh no.
Mojo basically manages to use his strength to withstand this dwarven cannonball flying towards him as he sort of just kind of takes it. But as he deflects it, it lands into Drago and hits Adder, and you all bundle down the rest of these stairs, suffering just a sort of 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you roll down these stone steps.
Oh.
With this And Bob, you suffer the 4 points of bludgeoning along with the other guys too.
So I'm dead.
Well, he's dead then, isn't he?
Oh
He's
shit!
only got 3. He's dead.
He's out cold.
He's out. Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Oh.
He's not dead. He is unconscious.
He's bloody dead. He looked bloody dead to me.
No, he's not dead. We don't die in D&D. Not straight away, anyway.
Well,
Can I bring my friend London to that, please?
it depends if you're a really annoying character and you're fighting a red dragon. But that's a different story for another time. Go and watch Figgy's Got a Plan, or even the sequel to it, The Search for Jeff. There you go.
And then Jeff.
Keep plug.
Plug. Well, I got to plug. At least I'm plugging our own gear. You know what I mean?
I
And
know.
then Jeff.
I just want to point out, I could say hi to all the guys that I work with at 360 because 3 of them have now subscribed to our channel.
Hello, you three.
hello.
Yes, if I wasn't embarrassed enough about the stuff that I do as a hobby, they're now watching me do it. So, as you are all now laying on the floor, you stand up and brush yourself off. Bob, laying on the floor, unconscious, currently twitching.
Oh no, poor Mousy, man.
Is anyone going to attempt to help him, or I got to get roll the death?
Yeah, I'll help him.
Well, I've got okay, it's cantrip. It's fine. I've got spare the dying, so that will bring him back to consciousness.
Okay, but does it bring him back to consciousness, or does it? I thought spare the dying stops them from having to make death saving throws. I don't think it gives them hit points back.
It says,
If I remember correctly.
if it's the one I'm thinking of, it says if they've got 0, yeah. Touch living creature that has 0 hit points, they become stable.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to make any death saving throws, but he is still unconscious.
I gotta take out one of my. How many?
You're currently
Elven.
2 elven elixirs and 2 lesser healing potions.
I'll take out one of my lesser healing potions and pour it down his face. Pour it down in his mouth.
D4 plus 4 then.
That is 4 plus 4, so that's 8.
Oh, he's got a full 8 back. So Bob, you're back with us.
Nice. So I'm actually on 9, aren't I?
No, you're on 8.
You're an 8.
Oh, does it? Oh, that wouldn't just put you on 0, but stabilizes you.
Yeah, it stops you from having to make any death saving throws.
Okay, cool.
And I will keep the flask because it might be useful.
Okay.
I knew you'd be okay, my friend. We weren't leaving you. We were just securing the place for when you arrived.
You don't give me that. You all know exactly what you were doing, you bunch of bleeding cowards.
Hey, don't give me this, okay? My
Let
ass
me out,
is
dead.
My ass is just all over the place now.
Bit
Okay?
sore, isn't it?
He's very sore.
Yeah.
He's numb to the touch.
And all on gear. Yeah,
My ass is black and blue, you know.
yeah, bloody.
Oh, my heavens.
And they say we don't have fun.
All right.
So what do we do now?
Well,
Now, where are we currently?
now the DM is going to share with you another one of his awesome drawings. Yeah. Pow.
Yeah, your attack.
Yeah. So
As if I bear him.
it's not bad. So you guys are now currently laying on the floor here, barring Mojo, who's sort of halfway up the steps. All currently laying on the floor. In front of you, you can see a crack in the floor. You can see that there are vines and trees and various other plant-like things growing in this large main hall. You have, to the left of you, you have a smaller opening with a small door. Directly in front of you, you have a larger opening, which looks like it leads through into another room. There is a large door here, another smaller entranceway, and then a very small entranceway over the back. So, it's time to play What Door?
Is that a door in the bottom right as well? That rectangular
Yes,
shaded.
So you've got a small door to the left, a large opening in front, small door here, small walkway there, large wooden door there.
What's in the middle with the vines?
It's just a really bad rug. I thought, I know how much you guys like rugs and carpets and stuff. So
Yeah, just for no good reason at all. Can I just cut a corner of the rug off with my hand?
I don't know where I remember someone doing that.
I just feel inspired. Something original.
Corner of the rug to cut it, pick it up, and it just sort of falls apart in your hand, and you're left with just the tassel part of it.
You might be able to use
Oh no, I know exactly what he's going to do with them.
You might be able to use the tassels.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I did this. I had a compulsion. Never mind.
There was a sign.
As you stand, as you walk down to the carpet now, as you look up, you can almost see directly through, nothing above you, except for sunlight gaping through. The floors, the areas of the ruins above you have all caved in throughout the years. I didn't draw any in there, but there are areas of rocks just where the floors have fallen through.
Right.
There's a massive crack at the bottom of the entrance.
Say that again?
So that's a massive crack in the floor there.
Yes, it's just a crack in the floor. I mean,
How big? How wide is it? Like the gap? Like,
it's sort of 20 foot long and about a foot wide.
will Mojo be able to step over it or jump over it? What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's like a foot wide. It's not very deep. It's just a crack in the floor.
Okay.
Got one of those. As you look down in it, you can just see various roots and vines from the plants that have been growing through the floor. Okay. It's not a deep crack. It's just a crack.
Mm. Well, we ain't sport for choice, are we, guys? Like, there seems to be different ways out, different ways to go. What are you thinking?
Adder, where's your wolf?
It's not like a GPS, Bob. It's not.
Well, what's that in? What are you on about? Hey?
Okay. I do not know where Baldrick is. It's not like I know what part of this.
Can't you just whistle to it? Here, boy! Here, you stupid mutt! Here, get there!
I don't know. I don't know what good it'll do, but can I do like a quick, I don't know, once around the room and do a ideally survival check or something similar to see if I can see any signs that might, if someone or something's been through here recently.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to do, do a survival and sort of, you're going to track for footprints, right, effectively.
Yeah, just any footprints or markings of anything that's been through. Yeah. 11.
So the most footprints seem to be on the right-hand side of the room, heading down this corridor. But there are also footprints leading to that door, to there, through there, and to that. As well as a large congregation of footprints at the bottom of the stairs where you guys are currently standing or laying, if you haven't got up yet.
I suppose he's eeny, meeny, miny, mo time, maybe.
It seems like that, yeah.
I mean, it looks as though, and I'll just explain to them what you've told me. It looks as though the footprints are a little bit, fresher, perhaps, but it seems like people have been through here at some point. So, we may as well just take a chance on any door or any walkway.
Yeah, I reckon we should go to the deepest part of it. That's usually where the treasure's at.
So which way do you suggest? We say like going from clockwise from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 being the big door that's shut. Which way do you want to go? Where do we go?
Forward.
Just straight ahead.
So you want to go on number 2?
Yeah, I'm choosing door number 2, please.
You like a number 2? Okay.
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah.
Let's take a number 2.
Yeah.
I know my ass like the number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start heading. You're going to go straight forward and head into there. Yeah.
Seems so. The majority chose door number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go that way.
Okay. In that case, then I am going to stop this share, and we're going to use this opportunity to go and have a pee break. I know Stephanie's just gone and got food, but it's pee break time because I've got to set something up.
Excellente.
Ooh.
So you have made your way through the into the next area, and I will upload.
Ooh.
A nice bit of decking with a towel laying down.
As you walk through, the stone floor turns into a wooden floor. A selection of tables, chairs, and because of you, a rug. Why the hell? This area looks a lot cleaner than the main hall. More well kept. There's even a fireplace, a chest, a barrel, and a selection of crates, as you can see them. So, yeah, what are you doing?
I would like to investigate the fireplace.
Aye.
Of course you would. Roll me an investigation check. So we got it.
Every time.
There you go. He is at the fireplace.
Probably just about guess it's a fireplace because I rolled a 4.
So you look in there, and yes, it is a fireplace. There are embers in there. There you go. That's what you know. So we just Bob, Mojo, and Adder. There we go.
I was going to say I'll go and have a look myself.
What, you want to go to the fireplace as well?
Yeah, I'll have a look myself.
Yes, come and look. This is interesting. I've never seen one of these before. I live in the wild. We don't have these.
Investigation, it says 6. 15 plus 2 is an 18.
So, exactly the same as Drago. You can see it's a fireplace. There are embers in there. The embers are still glowing. They're still warm. They're still hot. There was a fresh fire burning very recently in this fireplace.
Ooh. Here, Drago. I think whoever was here before us, they haven't just long gone. Look at it. It's all still going. They're not in there.
I know, it's not very safe, is it? They should have put this out properly. Could have started a fire again.
I want to see what's in that chest. And whatever's got in there is mine.
So as Bob starts to head over to the chest, he makes it to about here. When from behind the fallen table jumps a small gnomish type creature.
Is it one of them bloody leprechauns? Get it!
And he stands and goes, "What are you doing in my home?"
Yeah, you're a leprechaun.
No, I'm a gnome.
Oh, well, that's no good.
We used to put, oh God, we used to put like horse-sleigh versions of you out in the backyard years ago when I was a kid. I've never seen a real one before.
Well, that's a bit weird. Why does that? Oh well, if you're lucky, you're not a leprechaun. I would have captured you, tortured you, made you tell me where your blooming gold is.
We would have gone after your lucky charms, my friend.
Yeah, we bloody would.
Bloody hell, yeah. Bob, that's a bit much.
Oh, you know,
you was that much of an arsehole.
You're not having any of my stuff.
What's yours? What? All this?
No matter to you, you're not having any of it.
Well, what are you doing here then?
I live here.
No, you don't. No, you don't. All this stuff's too big for you.
It sounds like you live on Coronation Street to me.
He points over to the corner. He goes, "Here's my bed. Here's my table. There's my barrel with my food in it. And you're not having any of my stuff."
All right.
Can I ask, what is your name, Mr. Gnome Man?
My name's Cap. Randy Cap.
Randy?
My name's Mojo. This here's a magic man. With this man who he's even trying to find a reflection to look at himself. He's Drago, and this one here who's I'm sorry to say a little bit aggressive. He's Bob. It's nice to meet you. We don't mean to intrude, but can you tell us much about this place, please?
I told you, it's my home.
Right, hang on a minute. How the bloody hell are you living in here with that? We almost died trying to. I did almost die trying to get in here. How the bloody hell are you just in here coming and going as you please?
See, I'm only little. I can walk under him. He don't notice me.
Right.
Big fellas like these ones, he'd see him, you see.
Yeah.
I bet they don't know how to hide and go through all the holes. Did you not think about going through the hole in the armoury?
Well, we did.
The main entrance.
Yeah, got kind of went a bit funny because you see Bob, he was basically playing the role of a ricochet bullet, and we kind of all ended up on our asses and found his big steps. So, you know, but we don't mean to take any of your stuff. We're not after your stuff, but we would like appreciate some sort of information if you could give us. We mean you no harm.
Right, Mojo, can you roll me a persuasion? Or actually, we're going to go, you go with persuasion, because Bob's quite happily standing there going, we're going to nick his stuff.
19 plus 1.
Great. So, yeah. I believe you, big guy, but why does he keep saying he wants to nick my stuff?
Well, he's a dwarf.
Yeah, he's a dwarf. He's a bit of a funny man. He's usually actually all right, a little bit grumpy sometimes, but he's usually all right. I don't know why he's being like this, to be fair. I think maybe it's taken his toll on because he likes trinkets and possessions like that, and it's been a while since he's found anything, and I think that's why he's getting a little bit antsy, is because of that. But honestly, I promise you, we're Grey Wardens, and we mean you no harm at all.
Yeah, and I'm standing right here, by the way.
And I think you should just carry on standing there and don't say anything, because normally you're always on my back about me upsetting everyone, and now it's you doing it. Why is it one for you and a different for me? You silly little man.
Calm down. Calm yourself down. Bloody hell. I'll just go and sit down then. I won't say
Well said, Mojo. Well said.
Right, where are you going? Where are you going to sit down, Bob? Where am I putting you?
I'm going to sit down on the floor.
Well, just where you are. Let's check.
That's probably wise, because if you go and sit on his bench, he'll probably think you're going to nick his bench.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to nick his floor. You know what I mean?
Well, there you go. He's out of the way. Don't worry about him, Mr. No Man.
So, why are you here? Why are you in my home?
Well, we were lost. We escaped this big, gigantic thing with these massive shields, and we ended up escaping, and we found our way into this massive hall, which had not massive, but it was to Bob because he's tiny, you see, this big little gap in the floor, and we had all these different ways out, and we just went at one random, and it's led us to here. So we didn't intentionally come here; it was just by accident, you see.
What you got in that chest?
My stuff. And you're not having my stuff. So I was talking about...
Oh, come on.
All right.
Just leave it. No, don't just ignore him for now.
Talking about my stuff, I'm going to stick this dagger somewhere.
He won't take your stuff. I won't let him. So what information can you give us? I mean, where exactly are we? You know, where can we go from here? Is there anything you know? Is there anything you can help us with?
Well, the best thing I can tell you is you don't want to go down the dark stairs. Only trouble down the dark stairs. I don't even go down the dark stairs.
How do you know if it's trouble down there if you've never been down there?
Yeah.
There's only trouble down there. That's why I don't go down there.
Oh, you need to go down there to know that there's trouble down there. I mean, I might not be that smart, but even I know that.
No, big airy things keep going down there. I'm not interested in big airy things. You're too big at airy
Big airy things? Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, no.
There's big airy things down there. Right. Your mum's down there, could be.
Hang on a minute. Bang out of order, that. Bang out of order. I ain't having none of that. No.
Oh, did Mojo just cast vicious mockery?
Yeah, I've had enough of this. I'm having his chest. I don't give a shit.
No, you're not.
I'm having his bloody chest. I'm going to give him a slap.
At this point, I'm drawing my great axe, and I'm just showing it to Bob.
No, I'm having it.
If you touch this gnome man's any of his property, right, without our say so, you see this. I'll make you even tinier than you already are.
Well, you can try.
Can we not fight, please? And just
listen. This is getting a bit out of hand. Okay, Mojo, why don't you watch Bob? Adder and me. Come on, we go and talk to
watch Bob, because I'm talking to this nice gnome man, and Bob keeps upsetting him by trying to say he's going to.
I warned him. If he mentioned my stuff again, I was going to get him. And with that. The little gnome man, he starts picking up speed and running towards Bob.
Come on in, you little shit.
And with one leap...
Why?
With one leap, he jumps up and he drop kicks Bob with these 2 iron boots that he's wearing. Bob, could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
He's on your leg, elf.
4.
Awesome. So, take...
I'm not even sad.
3d10.
What?
Hang on, I'm just gonna roll the damage.
Oh no! I can't kill me though, can he?
You take 26 points.
You knocked me out.
Of bludgeoning damage from these 2 iron boots. So he's just run up to you, sprinted, drop kicked you, and you're flat on your back.
Knocked out.
See, I told him if he kept talking about my stuff, I'd have him.
Oh, that was really good. Did you see him? Bob, you just got knocked the bugger.
Bob can't do anything.
That was really, really good. You got some fight in your little gnome, man. I like that. I admire that.
Thank you very much. Now, none of you want my stuff, do you?
No,
Oh, no.
we do not want your stuff.
I just want the bloody information.
Right, all right then. So what information can I give you?
Well, right, so you said about not going down the dark staircase because you said there's
big hairy things go down there.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So where do you think we should go then? What other ways are there?
Well, the only other place is a nice library. If you like having a nice read, there's a nice library next to us. That's quite pleasant.
That sounds interesting for me.
But if you're not got a library, fancy a new weapon, you can head over to the Armoury.
Ooh.
Plenty of weapons in there. Nice. You have a look. You never know. Might get yourself a nice shiny axe in there. All elven made. Very pretty stuff it is. Nice.
Ooh, elven made.
Oh, lovely. And yeah, I think that pretty much it. I mean, you got the big wooden door up in the front, but that don't open. I've never seen that move.
Oh, so you don't know where that goes?
No, not a clue. Never been through it. Never tried.
Interesting. What do you think about that, Magic Man?
That is very interesting now. The possibility of what it could be in there.
Every door must open. We just need to know how.
While we're having this conversation, Bob, would you make your first death saving roll, please? Because nobody's going to come over to help you or do anything.
Oh, it's just not.
If he wakes up, I'm going to flick him with my giant finger and knock him back out again.
Fail.
Cool. 2 more fails and Bob actually dies.
Before he actually dies,
no,
we are here. No, don't worry. I'm not going to go do anything. I'm just wanting the information first.
I love the fact still nobody's helping him. It's great.
Because we won't actually want to get through information, to be honest.
I'm gonna stay on this gnome's good side, so
yeah, and that as well.
So even Drago knows some
just so you can get, I'll see if I can get a better picture of it so you can actually see what you're looking at. There you go.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah,
it's a red cap.
Mm.
Nice.
About these furry things at the dark door.
Yeah, big horrible fairy things they are. They growl, don't like it.
That's where we need to go, funny enough.
Oh,
Do you think, Magic Man?
I wouldn't recommend it if I were you.
If there's big horrible furry things down there, they must be guarding something important. Because why else would they just be down there?
Well, we had to go cure the curse of the forest. So if they're going down there, the curse might be down there. Something that's doing the curse might be down there.
Yeah.
I have
man.
You're talking about the curse of the forest. You want to be talking to the elves about that? Oh, poor blighters they are. They've been tortured by it. Tortured, I tell you. Tortured.
what we are actually looking for the elves as well because they seem to have disappeared. So what do you know much about where they are, or have you seen any come through here at all, or what do you know?
All the elves that used to be here ain't here no more. All we got is those damn big fairy things that keep going downstairs and growling. Don't like it. Growling.
What about, I'll tell you what if we could make you some kind of deal? How about if
Not
you
having my stuff. Leave my stuff alone.
No, just listen.
Right.
What about, would you be willing to part with something if we went down them dark stairs and we managed to get rid and take care of whatever's down there, and then you'll be able to go down there anytime you want. You won't need to be afraid anymore.
All right. What do you want?
Well, I'm just wondering. I don't know what your stuff is because I haven't been interested, but I'm just wondering if there's anything you've got that could potentially aid us in the rest of our quest. That could be some sort of reward for clearing out down that dark staircase, getting rid of those horrible furry things that you speak of. Did we make some kind of deal? I don't want to steal from you, which is what Bob was going on about. That's not what we're doing. But, you know, as some kind of payment for or trade for getting rid of making this place safer for you.
Well, I've only got jewels and money. I mean, I've not really got anything that can help you along your way.
Well, what about if you could maybe just give us a couple of them trinkets, some of them little jewels, just not many, just a couple, right? We can then give them to Bob to shut him up, right? And sat as a sort of getting to leave off for a bit, and we will take care of whatever's down there for you. How does that sound?
Interesting. Okay. So he goes, you stay here. Don't you be looking. Don't you be looking.
Oh, well, look, see?
So he makes his way over to his chest, and as you can sort of see, that the chest is a darn sight bigger than he is. Clumping and thumping in these huge iron boots. I'm gonna ask Bob to make another saving roll. Is anybody gonna do anything to help him? Because if he rolls a nat one, he's dead.
Oof.
Okay, I'll go and do spare the dying again.
I was
Lucky it's cantrip.
Bob, make a saving. Okay.
That's very kind of you, man.
Wow, you're lucky it's cantrip because that would have been spell slot wasted again otherwise.
Oh shit.
Right, so Bob now no longer has to make any saving rolls. You are steady, still unconscious.
Yeah.
I have a question quickly, DM. Were we supposed to have a specific amount in starting gold or equipment, or just what we'd normally get when we make a character anyway?
With the gold, silver coins, it was minimal amounts, maybe 2, 3, 4 pieces of silver. Nothing major. Okay,
that's fine. Just to check.
We had this conversation. Was that the week the map was missing?
Yeah.
You sure
it was the time when I accidentally slit the gold piece and you said you changed it.
So Bob's still unconscious?
Bob's unconscious but not dying. No, right. no more death saving rolls. So Bob's just kind of laying there.
Right, so, okay, Mr. Little Gnome Man, my friend, have you found a couple of little things to trade us to get rid of these for you?
With the best he can with his small frame, he's sort of covering up the lock as he starts messing around, and you hear clicks and whirs, and as the lock pops open, and he opens the lid, and as he opens the lid, the gleam, the glisten of just beauty radiates from the top of this.
I'm so glad that Bob can't see this.
Yeah, it's lucky.
For anything from gems, gold coins, etc., in there. What he pulls out two gems, one blue, one red, and he goes, "Will they do? I don't mind letting them go. Will they do?"
Would you be so kind as just to give us one more, something a little bit different than just gems? So the 2 gems, just one more thing, if you please don't mind, and then we can go and get rid of those horrible furry things.
Well, you're not going to come and get any more of my stuff, right? That's
a promise. I promise. A Grey Warden's promise. On the maker, I swear.
Persuasion. Give us a persuasion roll.
What's my persuasion on? 17 plus 1, 18.
Okay. All right. But if you don't get them, if you don't get rid of them, I'm coming after you, right?
So I promise you.
I did to him, I do it to all of you. Right?
Noted.
Right.
Absolutely noted, sir.
So turns around.
His courage.
A little rope. And he pulls out a coin. And he goes, "Now, you said you wanted something different. This is different. It's the only one of these I got, but I don't really like the smell of it."
Oh.
And as he passes it to you, it's not really a gold coin as such, more a gold medallion with a peculiar marking on it.
Oh, thank you very much. Right. I suppose we better try and see if we can get Bob. Maybe we'll have to wait for Bob to come round and that, and then we'll go.
I mean, let's move.
Magic Man, I'm going to hide these gems and this medallion thing. We don't tell Bob about anything until the job's done. Are we all agreed?
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that then. Okay, so no man. One more thing. Is there any chance you could potentially spare us some food or beverages just whilst we wait for Bob to come to? Because if we're going to go into this battle with these furry things and everything, then we need to be prepared. And Bob's going to need all his strength back. Because that sweet drop kick to the face was an absolute peach.
Well, I've got some rations. I haven't been out for a while, but I got some rations. You can have some bits and pieces. I got food. Yeah, not really got any water at the moment. I got a bottle of whiskey. Fancy my bottle of whiskey?
Oh yeah.
Right, you can have a bottle of whiskey and a bit of food, and he just sort of passes over, sort of a little bit of rations and this old, manky, dusty bottle of whiskey.
Thank you very much.
It's all right, but you're not going to come out for any of my stuff.
We promise, honestly, I swear on the Maker, Grey Warden's promise, we'll not come back for any of your stuff.
So he shuts the lid on the chest and sort of covers it up again and starts fiddling around, giving it a twist and a whir and a couple of clicks. He goes, right. Better go be getting rid of them then.
Will do. Right, so we need to get Bob to wake up.
Let's get Bob out of the room first, because I know if we wake Bob up, he's going to try and go for the gnome.
I'll pick him up then. I'll pick him up and carry him out.
Cool. So,
thank you, Mr. No Man. Well,
thank you, Vandy.
All right. Now, don't you remember now? You get rid of them and don't come after my stuff, right? Right.
All right.
Right. Leave
Right. So as he's disappeared, I'm going to turn. Mojo turns to Adder and say, if he has to bloody remind us one more time not to come back for his stuff, and I'll take care of him my bloody self and take the chest my bloody self if he carries on. Bloody hell.
It looks like the gnome and the dwarves are similar alike.
Yeah. What a drop kick that was, though.
That was beautiful.
So
I'm never, ever going to let Bob forget about that.
So you sort of grab Bob by his chainmail and you just sort of drag him along the floor opposed to pick him up. As you make your way back into the main corridor, or the main hallway, or the main entrance way that you came into, yeah, that's where you are now.
Okay. Before Bob wakes, I think we should inspect this medallion a little bit more. I think Adder and Drago should have a closer look at it as well, because I mean Adder might recognise some of these markings on it. I think it could become extremely vital piece in our quest. It can be very, very, very important.
My Arcana is +0, so Adder, this is all down to you, I guess.
Okay, Drago. Look, there's a puddle over there. Go check your reflection out.
Okay.
You sexy man thing. Now, Magic Man, look. This is that thing he gave me. That coin thing, the medallion thing. Look, can you make out any of these markings? Did you recognise anything on this?
Let's go give it a try.
While he's looking at the medallion, Make note that the 2 gems that he's given you are worth 3 gold pieces each.
3 gold pieces. Oh, Samuel.
So let's. What do you want me to check, DM? What do you want me to
I
do?
don't want you to check anything. This is.
Oh, well, what do you check?
The
These
medallion.
markings?
If I want to go
Descriptions
check
on
the medallion, what check do I do?
I don't know. I mean, Matt was talking about Arcana, so you're going to check see whether the medallion is magical.
Or deduce it, or what kind of trait it's got?
Yeah. I mean, it's what do you want to find out about the medallion? That's the question I'm asking.
What magical trait it's got?
Yeah, I mean, you can do an Arcana check if you want to find out if it's got any magical trait.
Is it 15 plus 6?
No, there are no magical traits about this medallion.
No.
But what you do discern while holding it in your hand that it's not made out of gold.
Yeah. Just trying to work out what these markings can mean. What's the inscription on this? I don't recognise it.
Well, if you want to look at what the inscription is, you roll an investigation check or do a history check.
I'm intrigued as well. So can I do a history check?
You
Yeah,
do history and I'll do an investigation.
Bob's still laying on the floor unconscious. Is just hilarious. Ants now starting to crawl into his armor.
15 plus 2, so 17 in total for the investigation, and Adder's doing a history check.
That's a 13 plus 6, so 19.
Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming Drago didn't do very well because he's.
I haven't rolled. I'm still looking at myself in the puddle.
All right, fair enough. So Adder Acidite has won the race to the history track on the thing. As you're looking over the emblem that's drawn that's marked on this amulet, you can see that it's something you have seen it with your eyes, but you are not 100% sure where you have seen it or why. But you do recognise the marking on this medallion.
I've seen that marking before, but I can't pinpoint where or when.
Oh, this could be huge. Come on, Magic Man. Surely you must remember. Think really hard. I would think really hard on that, but I'll probably end up in the same state as Bob.
What, drop kicked?
No, just unconscious.
Oh, that is gonna frustrate me now. Of how.
If it helps, you remember seeing it on a book.
A book. I wonder if there's something in the library. If we search in the library, maybe we can find that book where you saw it.
That might be. That's a great idea, Mojo.
What? Me? Great idea? No, really? Oh, and Bob's asleep because of that sweet chocolate. He's out of it and he's missing the compliments. I love it. Well, I say we go to the library then. I don't mind dragging his little ass along the floor a little bit longer.
Right. So if I go back to this, right. So you're now going to go down this passageway here on the top right. Yeah, which is going to lead you to the library.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So is Bob still unconscious during all of this? Get him to go and make another cup of tea. All right. Yeah, I'll just bring back the screen.
See, I've got healing word, but I'm running low on spell slots because I can only get them back when we have a long rest.
I'll go give either Drago or Mojo the last healing potion. Say, choose whenever you want to go. Wake him up with this.
But remember, you still got this elven elixir.
I'm gonna go say it sounds much more powerful than the healing potion.
Okay.
So I'll either save that. Save them too.
Okay, so with the lesser healing potion, we can.
So yeah, I'll give them the lesser healing and say,
whenever
you feel like you should, Bob should wake up. I'll let it be your decision.
I think we should just let him sleep a little bit longer after days out, because 1 minute it's posh, he's like a bullet, he's got flying, and then everyone dead. And then the next thing you get dropped in right. Oh, what a day! What a day! He should have died twice, this little bastard. Oh dear. What's that, Bob? Oh, don't sleep, mate. Right, yeah, library. Woo! Books. Boring, but let's find out about his medallion.
I knew that red cat was going to be fun. Right. Okay. So, as you make your way through that far corridor, it's a narrow walkway. So as Mojo's carrying Bob, you sort of bang him up against.
Please tell me I'm bashing his head up against the wall.
As he's sort of rocking and rolling, you can just sort of you hear with a as his head keeps hitting against the rock. In the corridor.
I think he's actually gonna have some serious brain damage after this.
You don't know what happened.
Might start thinking his name is Jeff.
Yeah.
So, as you walk into this, it's a very, very small library, maybe only 10 foot by 10 foot. There are two large full bookcases in front of you. It's very, very untidy. There are loads of books thrown on the floor, piles of parchment. Nothing has been checked. Nothing has been looked after for a long time. Some books are on the floor. Pages have been ripped out. Various sheets have been scattered everywhere. Yeah, if you all want to roll us, what do you want to do while you're in there?
I would like to see if there's any books that resembles that little medallion.
The emblem on the medallion. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll us an investigation. Then.
The 15 plus 6.
21.
So 21.
So, although looking on the shelves, you can't see this emblem on any of the books that were remaining on the but there is a pile of books that is on the floor, and the top book, the stem, has. Oh, Stefan's gone. He'll be back in a minute, hopefully. There he is.
He's back.
There is one book on the top of a pile in the corner that looks like it has been stacked, as if somebody was pulling the books off, sort of looking at them and putting them down in a pile. And the top book has got this matching insignia on it.
Ooh.
Just our luck.
Yeah.
I'll go pick up that book.
I'll pull out the medallion thing, and I'll have a look and see if it matches. We'll see if it matches up.
With the medallion has matched up with this top.
Oh, sorry, because I disconnected. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Right.
That's right, Roy.
Okay.
Right, Ray's so excited about the book he's left.
No, I had to go put my laptop on charge.
All right. So yeah, so you in your hand you have a book that has an insignia on it that matches the medallion.
Oh, that's a stroke of luck. We found it already. What's it say? What's it say, Magic Man? What's it say? What is it?
I'll start reading the contents of the book.
So, on the cover, and on the cover, written in a language that I don't think you speak. What are your languages, Adder?
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Infernal.
It's not written in anything that you can read. This is going to be interesting. So, what's everybody's languages?
Not too different. Common, Dwarven, and Orcish.
It'll be under languages. Bottom left-hand corner of your main sheet.
Common, Dwarvish, and Giant.
Mine's Common, Giant, and Infernal.
Cool. None of you can read this book.
Excellent.
Bloody can.
If Adder's the one looking at it, if you want to just roll me a history on it, just low DC on this, just so you can find out what it's written in.
At 20.
Great. It is written in Elvish.
Oh,
should have known.
You really need to go see those elves. If you don't mind, Magic Man, can I have the book to keep safe with the medallion until we get to the elves, and we'll see if they can translate it for us? Because we're really onto something. I can feel it. You know, I know I've got this feeling like it's really hitting me. Just like the gnome got hitting in the chin. Sorry.
And I will hand you the book.
Cool. Before you hand it over, going by your investigation that you rolled earlier on the books, having your quick flick through, you notice that there is one page that has been torn out.
Oh, that could be the most important page in the whole book.
Must have been.
Especially if it's got pictures, we might not even have needed to understood the language. It could have just been a diagram showing what it does.
Maybe our friend in the other room might know a little bit about what it says, and if not, maybe we keep it and might find someone that knows what it says.
I would agree, but I'm a little bit concerned that if he knows we found the book, knowing he's given us that medallion, if he realises it's more important than he thought it was, he might want it back.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
May I go check if there's any other scrolls in this library? DM.
Yeah, I mean, go and roll an investigation.
I'm just going to do that while they make a plan, to be honest.
Was it just you rolling one?
Yeah, this is Magic Man stuff, Mojo.
Oh, what?
14 plus 6.
So, although you can see rolls of parchment, scrolls, etc., sitting on one of the shelves, although pulling them at you don't read Elvish. There's nothing in this library that's written in common.
Better be safe than sorry.
I
Maybe
mean,
in the book on the Elvish language, because we could have used that to help translate the book.
technically, you don't know that Bob doesn't know Elvish.
You just want to be back alive, don't you? Again, it's out of my head. I gave the healing potion to either Drago or Mojo. So
As far as your characters are concerned, Bob could know Elvish.
Yeah, but we know he don't. So.
That's metagaming.
They would rather go without the.
I don't want him to know about the medallion.
Bob's not that bad. Jesus.
Well, not normally, but he was. He showed it there.
It's hilarious.
Oh, bloody hell. I suppose I better go and wake him up. Well, I'm going to take the potion and
Well, then just
squeeze his nose and pour it down his throat.
roll D4 plus 4.
4 plus 4.
4 plus 4, so 8 again.
Oh, what happened? Last thing I remember.
Well, basically, you was getting a little bit mouthy. And then that little gnome dude just come running up to you just like this.
What gnome? What are you talking about?
So you went down like a sack of shit.
What's he talking about? Anyway, what's he on about? I ain't got a clue.
I think what you need to know is I think you've had a very rough day. You've already been a human cannibal. You've
Right.
been knocked the bug out twice in one day. I might have banged your head a few times carrying your little ass down in the corridor out there.
Well, that's not
I
very
think
nice,
you
is
need to
it?
just focus on, you know, getting your bearings back together. We'll fill you in a bit later on. But now,
I'm an old man, you know.
I think Magic Man. I think we need to decide where to press on from it. We need to know about that missing page.
What's going on? I don't know. What are you all up to now? Where are we?
We're in the library.
What library?
We found a library in the building.
What
Now,
building? Where are we?
Where we were.
What you on about? What do you mean where we lost? I think I remember we were in the bloody woods.
Should have
It's
left
not-
that late, mate.
It's fine. You'll be all right. You know.
Oh,
Don't need
trust
to worry
us.
about it.
All
Where
right.
we've been ain't important. Where we're going next is what's important.
Where are we going?
I don't know. That's why I say the Magic Man. What's the beef for?
If we don't want to face, you know, that whatever's guarding the front, that guy again, the best bet is going through the armory, through that gap.
Yeah. Well, I
sneak
want to
through
stay
there.
in the armory because that gnome fella said that they got weapons made, Elvish weapons. I could get myself a new great axe even better than what I've got.
Oh, you
It
mean
might be a possibility.
replace Sylvia?
I will knock him out again in a minute.
Well, hang on a minute.
Let's.
Oh, he was being quite nice then, Mojo. What's up with you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's moaning again. Sorry. All right, Bob. It's all right. I woke you up. Let's go to the armory. I think you need to rest though to get your strength back up.
No need for all that. Oh, hell. I'm an old man, you know. You're not a senior citizen.
So, walking back through that narrow corridor again into the main hall. Main hall still remaining the same. You're starting to notice now that the sky above is starting to slowly darken as dusk has now come upon us. It's now well into the evening. And you head over to the... I'm not going to bother bringing the map up. You head across to the other side of the main hall, to the door. Yeah, they where we're going to.
Yeah, the guys in the armory.
The little door.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you get to it, you just what are you gonna do? You just what?
Right.
I'll probably hear Baldrick on the other side.
Well, does he? Do you?
Well,
Do I, dear?
unless somebody makes a roll, how am I going to know?
I would like to see.
I'll make the roll.
And do I hear him? I don't
Someone
know.
else is doing it.
Do you?
I don't know.
18.
Well, are you listening for Baldrick as well? Are you?
Yeah, well, no one else wanted to roll, so I thought I'd bloody well do it for him.
I was asking, what do I need to roll?
Oh, my
Well-
bloody head.
Plus 18 plus 2, so 20.
Perception if you're trying to hear something through a door.
Oh, perception. All right, well, then it's 18 plus 0, so just 18.
Cool. So,
10.
cool. The big Goliath leans up against the door and puts his ear against it. And on the other side, you can hear breathing. Just a... Or would you prefer...
I
That
prefer
sounds
not
more
to
keen
turn
on
out like Mo. What would they do?
What are we doing?
Is the door locked?
Investigation.
Cool. Let's see.
17.
That is a 9 plus
Plus 2, 19.
6.
So for everybody that's rolled, yeah, yes, the door is locked. It's a simple barrel lock. Just one iron key would open it.
We don't have an iron key for it, though.
We don't. We also don't have any rogues, do we?
No.
Oh dear, there's
Oh, he did.
only going to be one way in then.
Kick the bastard in.
Well, okay. Well, I again get my great axe. 15 plus 6, 21.
Yeah, it's an inanimate door. Yeah.
4 plus 4, 8.
Cool, not raging. I mean, yeah, it's only a small wooden door. So with just a Goliath swing of this axe, the whole door just splinters and smashes in half. As a very scared Baldrick now cower in the corner.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
don't
okay,
be scared,
Baldrick.
Baldrick. Oh, there you are. Don't be scared, Baldrick. I didn't mean to frighten you. Oh, Mojo wouldn't do that on purpose.
So as Adder steps in the door, he recognises it from having seen it through Baldrick earlier on in the day.
Yeah. So, you know, see if there's anything that you fancy.
Yeah, I'll have anything that's not bolted down.
So the walls, what you see on the walls, necessarily, if you want to roll investigation checks, if you're all in there looking.
All looking for something that's suitable for themselves.
Interest your character, right?
Yeah.
Right, 19 in total. Right, yeah, I'd like a more powerful, but even better great axe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 18 plus 6.
16.
No, 19.
24, 16, 19.
Got 13.
Okay, so we'll start with Bob. Although there's swords, weapons, spears, etc., there's nothing in there of huge value for Bob to carry. I mean, if he takes a sword, he can sell the sword. If he takes a spear, he can sell the spear. He can only carry so much stuff, though. There's no gold or anything of monetary value in there, barring the weapons.
I wonder how much this sword will fetch me. Any idea?
Probably not a lot, mate.
Average elven sword, being that Bob knows his money and being dwarven, an average elven sword would pull 1 gold piece.
I'll take the one. Yeah, that one's better. Yeah, I'll grab that one.
Fine. Yeah. You're now just sword.
Yeah, right. That's it, yeah.
Right. Mojo was looking for an axe. Unfortunately, elves don't really make great axes for Goliaths. It's not really something that they design. There are spears, bows, and blades, but no axes.
Is there an Elvish greatsword?
No, again, elves generally deal with scimitars and rapiers and stuff that is. Drago, what were you looking for? Something to interest you?
Just, I don't know, just anything that...
Oh, I got it. You rolled a 13, right?
Yeah.
You notice one of the shields that's hanging on the wall, underneath the dust there's a glimmer of shine. And as you go over and just sort of wipe away the dust, you suddenly see a reflection of a beautiful creature in it. And you stand in front of it and start flexing. Adder, on the other hand, remembering from when Baldrick was in there earlier, he noticed that there was parchment and torn paper on the floor of the armoury. And as he picks up and starts reading through some of the sheets, there was one sheet written in common.
Only one? Fair enough.
And one sheet written in common. And the statement that is make-outable with all the seared, burnt edges of the parchment. This curse has taken over. Only a small amount of us remain. More and more are turning each day.
Oh. Okay. Can I make out, make 2 and 2 to make 4?
If you want
If you
to,
get what I mean.
you can make assumptions, by all means.
Guys.
If one of you could bring it, it'd be great.
It says here that slowly more and more of the elves are turning each day.
Right.
So
What's that got to do with anything?
I think the wolf problem is actually the elves.
Right. What wolf problem would that be then?
The werewolf problem.
Oh yeah, from the woods, yeah.
Was talking about.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. we in that temple, that room.
Yeah, we are currently in.
Right. Yeah, he's come back to me now. Yeah.
Oh, Bob's gonna die, I can tell.
I don't, because I don't want to. No, don't kill him now.
He's gonna get himself killed, I can tell. Go on.
So I think we need to go. We really do need to go talk to Safian. I think we might need to go talk to him about this parchment I just found, and know more about this so-called curse.
Right.
Well, that's my assumption.
Okay.
It's up to you three, as well.
I'm starting to wonder if the medallion is going to have something to do with the curse.
What are you on about, medallion?
No, I'm
Who's
not
got
actually, Mojo's not actually saying that. I'm saying that. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Still up there.
You know nothing.
Still up there the door. Yeah, I'm in agreement. That's yeah, I'm in agreement with Adder on that.
I'll take one more of these swords anyway.
Okay, so you picked up another elven blade. So looking at the ones that look the prettiest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at pristine condition.
What?
So do you want to take a rest here as it's getting dark out?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go press on to go see?
I think we need a rest. I think Bob needs a bloody rest.
Yeah.
What, figuratively or his mouth?
My hang on a minute, you're not very nice.
I personally don't think he's going to be able to take much more.
Sorry.
And I think he's going to have to recuperate some of the health.
I'm bleeding knackered. What are we doing then? We staying here? We going? What are we doing, eh?
No, I just said, yeah, we'll stand here. So I've agreed.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Right.
going to set camp tonight.
So what? You're going to set camp for the night in the armory.
Yeah, spend the night in the armory.
Okay. So, just a description of the area. So the door that you came in is splintered and smashed because Mojo chopped it in half. And up in the corner of the room, you can see the hole that Baldrick went in through originally, which leads to outside.
Well, I don't reckon it's too safe here, to be honest.
Well, what if we try and if we get Baldrick to stand guard? Because Baldrick can wake us up if there's any intruders or anything.
All right, yeah, good idea, yeah.
What if we go and speak to our friend in the other room and see if he will tell us where it's safe to stay, because he lives here, so he must know the safest place to stay, perhaps.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know if he'll be willing to put Bob up for the night.
Well, what is that? Oh, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Someone you upset that you've forgotten about because you dropped you in the face and now you've forgotten.
No.
So
That
if
wouldn't
I
have
stay
happened to
with
me, no.
Bob,
That wouldn't have happened, no. Who did that in?
and you and Drago can go talk to our little friend.
I just think it makes sense for us to stay in one place, no? Because
I agree.
when we turned up, there was a lot of wolves that met us, and I think strength in numbers. So we decide whether we stay here or whether we go and speak to our friend in the other room, perhaps.
Well, I'm quite intrigued as to who this friend
I think we
is.
should stay here because I don't want to risk Bob upsetting him again.
Well, I don't even know who he is.
Yeah,
Never even met the bloke.
Let's keep it that way.
Never even met the bloke.
The more I think about it, maybe we will be safer in here.
It seems like we will be.
Drago makes sense there.
What are you talking about?
Okay, maybe we, I don't know, maybe we take a chance in here. And, yes, I don't want to risk the little guy's iron boots again.
Not very friendly then, no.
Oh, he was friendly to us, yes.
Just not to fellow little person.
Well, you're racist, this ain't?
Well, no, because you was rude to him. You get threatened into steal stuff that he owned.
Oh, right, well.
And then he drop kicks you in the face. It was quite funny.
No, that wouldn't have happened, mate. No, not to me, mate.
What do you think you were unconscious and you didn't know where you were? He knocked you out.
Well,
it was quite funny because he ran his little legs, and then he jumped. He just,
I suppose that
right. You've even got the mark still on your face.
I would explain that, yeah. All right, well.
If you, Bob, if you can promise to keep your cool, then perhaps we can go back in there. But I do not think he will welcome you with open arms. So
right, all right, well, I promise. I promise. Yeah.
We just don't want to go wasting more healing potions, because this is 2 in one day.
All right. Yeah, all right. You got me word. You got me word, lad. All right, and Go on in. Let's go and see this bloke and see how it goes.
Okay.
Lovely. So all of you are gonna walk out the armory. Is this going and with Baldrick as well?
Yeah, we're Baldrick this time.
Cool. So as you all walk out and you all walk into the far room again, you see sitting on the edge of his bed, just sort of boot up on the side, just polishing it, getting rid of Bob's blood from earlier where he kicked him in the chin. And he sort of looks over and goes, "Ah, you're back already? Did you get rid of them? Did you get rid of them? Are they gone already? That was quick."
What's he on about?
Well, we ain't been down there just yet because we had to stop off at the library, and then Bob has just woke up. So we're just wondering, because of obviously the state Bob's in, and just to let you know, he's forgotten about earlier. I'm sure he's very apologetic anyway. Maybe
you want my stuff. That's fine. So
yeah, nobody's going to touch his stuff. Nobody's going to touch his stuff.
Good read, they are.
I'm just wondering if we could have, if we could just set up camp for the night, and then first thing tomorrow we'll go down and get rid of those furry things for you, and then we'll be on our way.
So
actually, speaking of which, be on our way. Do you know the way to the elves?
Way to the elves? I know where the elves village is. Yeah, I wouldn't go there though.
Oh, but we need to, you see. So can we do that? Can you just put us up for the night, and then tomorrow morning we'll go down, take care of the furry things, and then we'll be on our way to the elves.
Yeah, I'll make a deal with you. If you want to stay with me for the night, it'll cost you my jewels. You didn't do what I asked. You want to stay here?
We're still gonna do it.
But you want to stay here now? You're asking me for a favour. So
What's he on about, Jules? Who's got Jules?
Nothing, Bob. Right, I'm gonna just take him to the side, the known thing to the side. Listen, I can't give you them jewels back because if Bob sees them jewels, he's gonna start him off again. All right. Look, we're gonna get rid of them for you. All right. We will get rid of them first thing in the morning. But the thing is, we need all of us to be battle ready. And Bob's not battle ready because of that beautiful jockey on his face. And he needs to recover. And so we need to go down there full strength to wipe him out.
Persuasion then, please, Mojo.
+1, 17.
Okay, all right. You want to stay here, but you keep away from my stuff, right? Don't go near my stuff.
What's the deal?
Do you reckon he's got in that chest?
Bob, no.
Don't
What?
even worry about it. Right, it's stuff like that made you get knocked out.
Right,
so
right.
I suggest you don't do it again.
All right. Well, I don't know.
You want to know what's in that chest? I can tell you what's in that chest because I've had a look in that chest and that. And trust me, you don't want that known as dirty laundry. Why he keeps all that stuff in a massive chest like that, I don't know. But yeah, you don't. Oh, by the way, he's got his wife's remains in there as well.
Oh, it's not very hygienic, is it?
He has the issues
dirty
with that.
washing.
He has the separation issues.
Right, okay.
So you don't want to go in
stuff. I'll give him separation issues. I tell you.
See what I mean?
All right. Well, I didn't bleed in, no, did I?
Well, now you do. So let's drop it.
Yeah. Right. All right.
Right. So yeah, he's gonna let us keep here for the night, and then in the morning we're gonna go and take care of these things down in the dark stairs, and then we're gonna make our way to the elves. Yeah. Right, so I suggest we all rest up because we've got a bloody busy day tomorrow.
What's downstairs then?
Some horrible furry thing we're going to have to probably fight. Right. So you definitely need your rest.
Right, yeah. Well, I suppose I do carry you lot, so...
Right, well, if you're going to stay here, don't touch my stuff, right? And keep the noise down because I'm trying to read.
Okay.
What are you reading?
One of the books from the library. I told you they're good reads.
Yeah, what language is that?
Well, this one is Elvish.
All right.
You can read Elvish.
Read it. Yeah.
Be bloody stupid to read an Elvish book if I couldn't read Elvish now, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's interesting. Can I just have a private word with yourself and Magic Man, please? Drago, could you just keep Bob occupied over there for me, please?
Yes.
I'm not a bloody animal.
Puts him in a chokehold.
Bloody animals. Treat me like
Okay. Right.
Picks you in a full Nelson's.
Right. while we're asleep, I want you to read this book. I want you to translate it for us when Bob and that's gone to sleep. Right, I want you to tell us exactly what this book means. And out of curiosity, do you have any idea what could have happened to the missing page of this? It's vitally important.
No, Page has been missing. That was one of the new ones that I read. That was top of my pile, wasn't it?
Yeah. Do you have any idea what happened to the page?
No, it was gone. It was gone when I pulled it out. I started reading it. It was a good read until I got to the page that was missing. Can't finish a full story if there's a page missing.
What was the book about? What did it say?
Well, here on the cover, right? It reads, the book is called, right? It's Werewolves, Myth, Legend, or Reality.
Interesting. So, this picture of this medallion thing on it. What significance is this medallion thing then? Because we had a look at the book where we couldn't understand it because we don't speak Elvish. We don't understand it.
No, I don't know what that medallion is. I don't know what it's made. I just know that it matches that book, but I don't like the smell of it. I like gold, you see.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. I know, but did the book not describe anything about that medallion? Like the medallion that's in the book, did it not describe anything like what its usage is for, or anything like that?
Well, let me show you a trick, right? I'll show you a trick. So he takes the medallion and the book, right? And on the back of the book, there's a clasp. And as he pulls the clasp over, he puts it there, and he takes the medallion and places it on the clasp. See, now the book's locked. Can't open it. I'll take the medallion and put it on front of the book, and look, it clips open again. See?
Very clever. Okay.
Be pointless, though, isn't it?
But
well, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I think we should get some sleep now.
Right, but didn't you want to know what the book was? That little bit. Look, and he opens the book up, and as he holds it, there's the tiniest sliver of the corner of a page left from the one that was ripped out. So it's if somebody's gone like that and left the tiniest sliver in the corner of the book.
Well, what does that say there? That little bit there that's left.
Well, that last bit down the bottom. This is why I was really annoyed that I didn't get the rest of that page. Kind of ruins the story. All it reads is if the source is destroyed. That's it. Source is destroyed. All. That's all it says. Source is destroyed. All. That's it.
Okay.
That makes sense to you? Don't make sense to me.
No.
What sauce? Tomato sauce? Brown sauce? Like a bit of mustard? I don't like his kind of sauce, though. Better not touch my stuff.
But does it actually mean sauce as in sauce, or sauce as in SOURCEHMNNOP?
Well, it's an Elvish. It says sauce. I don't know what kind of sauce. It says sauce.
Okay. I think we should get some sleep.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you, mate.
You're currently in a full Nelson over the other side. Drago's holding you to go.
Doesn't need to. Why?
Just so you don't come over. Oh, no, mate.
Why? I've agreed.
I know I don't need to, but it's just, it's fun to do.
Get off me, you pillock.
Oh, come on, let's wrestle. Come on.
Let's wrestle.
Come on. Let me get the oil. Hang on.
Oh,
No, as much as I'd like to see that. Keep the noise down. I'm trying to read. And don't you touch my stuff.
Promise so, be well.
Shut up about your stuff.
Don't you touch my stuff.
I won't. I'm bloody interested in your bloody laundry.
Right. He sits back on his bed, and little click of his fingers, and a little orb appears. Then he goes, right. Shh, I'm reading. I said, shut up. I'm reading. All night. So the gnome is now sitting there quite happily reading with an orb of light, and you're all gonna bunk down for the night in his little area, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you all take a long rest, that's where we're going to stop this week.
Cool.
We will
Very nice.
with you waking up with your new friend Randy Cap. So I think what the Misfits learned this week was don't touch Randy Cap stuff. Hope you enjoyed it, and join us again next week for more Misfit action.